Ugh.
Ugh. There you go.
Oh. Oh, I get to see?
Yeah, yeah. I
I
know,
get to
right?
see tonight? So weird. Usually I don't get to see. I don't know what I'll do.
Just be thankful that I did it.
Okay.
It's like some nights I don't remember, and then on the nights I do remember, you're like, "Oh wow, you remembered! Oh wow, that doesn't usually
Wow.
happen."
Wow.
I'm like, "You're being mean to me." Well, we'll get started as soon as someone joins. Yeah,
I'm here.
yeah, but like, audience-wise,
Oh, I'm here.
I knew you were gonna do that. I was like, you said, "Oh," and I'm like, he's gonna say, "I'm here" in 2 seconds.
Look, we have so many audience members.
Okay. Okay.
Besides, Al's here. He
Al
wouldn't be
is
here today.
here. What's up, Al? It's been a week since the last one. Because last week we did it Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Wasn't expecting a stream today. Yeah. Sorry we forgot to post the stream schedule. Well, we might as well get started. Could wait for Darkest Monster, but I don't know when she's going to show up. Okay. Unmute that, and bam. We're already in the game. The monstrous turnabout.
This is Jack's favorite.
Yay. Hey, at least I voice a main character again.
Are you saying that Winston Payne was not a main character?
No. No, I'm
Okay.
not. Doggy.
Oogie. That's actually a foxy, but
Close enough.
and that's a Tengu.
Long, long ago, the nine-tailed fox defeated the evil
Voice
Tenma
acting.
and sealed the fallen demon away. To this day, it is said that he slumbers even still within the forbidden chamber.
Night, night, Alderman.
God, it's fucking Professor Crowler.
Oh, hell yeah.
At long last, the revival of Tenmataro is at hand.
Crowler, but actually evil.
Oh no.
A few months prior to the courthouse bombing. We're in like what? Yeah, April. Well, and then our birthdays are in a week.
Yay!
Yay! I wonder what the characters of Ace Attorney will buy us for our birthday. Guess I'm a little early.
Oh, hey, Apollo. Getting an early start today?
It's Trucy! We're back! Yeah, this is the first job I've had in a while after all.
Well, aren't we all fired up?
Well, it's not every day I get a call from Mr. Wright. What kind of work is it anyway? Mr. Wright didn't mention any details.
Work? Is that how he put it?
Don't tell me he just wants to clean the toilet again.
You've really become a fixture around here, Apollo.
Come to think of it, it's been almost a year since I was hired. A lot's happened since then. But I've settled in nicely despite a few bumps in the road. My name is Apollo Justice. I've been practicing law for about a year, but I still have a lot to learn. This is the Wright Anything Agency, and it's where I work. Don't let the name fool you, it's definitely a law agency.
But don't forget that this place is a talent agency too, Polly.
It's the law agency part of this office that's usually forgotten. This is Trucy Wright, a budding magician. An adopted daughter of agency's owner, Phoenix Wright. She sometimes makes me help with her magic tricks.
And what's wrong with that? You are one of the agency's talents as well.
I was under the impression that I was a lawyer.
Oh, we'd better hurry. Doesn't look like Daddy's gonna make it, so let's get going.
Huh? Where are we going? What about the job he mentioned?
This is the job, Polly. You're supposed to be keeping me company today. Now, come on.
Another day of not being a lawyer. Should have seen this coming.
Well, this is the Wright Anything Agency, you know?
You knew?
And there's no law-related work at the moment, so...
Tell me again why I chose to work here. Where is Mr. Wright anyway?
Daddy said something about going to meet an acquaintance at like, I don't know, a whale or something. But don't worry, just focus on your job and I'll tell you exactly what you need to know.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we're doing that one after this one.
Yeah. I think it's technically like a month or so after. Well, let's go. We don't have all day.
Wait a second. Sigh.
Oh.
And another day of anything goes begins at the Wright Anything Agency.
It's actually 3 months later is when
Yeah, it's like
DLC
July,
takes
isn't it?
place. Yeah, it's July 20th, so literally almost 3. Because Gavin Law offices closed down, Apollo. That is true. That's why we work here.
Yep. Whew. So what are we doing way up here in the mountains?
This is Nine Tails Vale. Everyone's been talking about the yokai craze here.
Yokai Watch?
Yeah, have you ever played it?
Yokai? Oh, you mean Japanese monsters? Guess that explains all these weird things. Speaking of which, wasn't Nine Tails Vale founded by Japanese immigrants?
Apollo, we're in Japan. This is Japan.
No, we're not. This is Japanifornia.
You just said Japan.
Nope, totally different.
Well, whatever. They're holding a festival to boost tourism all over the Aldemirs.
I mean, this is the game that spawned the Eat Your Hamburgers Apollo.
Eat your hamburgers, Apollo. My friend who works here invited us. That's why we're here.
In other words, I'm your chaperone because your dad was too busy.
Daddy said that with those horns of yours, you'd make a great addition to their festival. Also, aren't older brothers supposed to help out sisters or whatever?
They don't know that.
Yeah,
They still don't know that.
They literally will never know that, folks.
They literally will never know that, folks.
I mean, you look just like a Japanese demon. Wasn't that so thoughtful of him, Polly?
Yeah, that was real thoughtful of him.
Polly?
I could do without thoughtfulness like that.
Hold on. Oh, it's almost time. Come on, Polly. The festival grounds are this way.
Alright, guess it's time to move to QB Manor Garden. Or should we? Oh, I guess we can't. We can't inspect anything. Still no news about AA7. True. When?
They got nothing else to it. I mean, they have literally one thing to re-release at this point.
Yeah.
And then they have to do re-releases for all of them on the Switch too. So, they're just infinite money machine there.
Wow, this place is really something.
Is it? It definitely feels like a different world here. Like we're in Japan.
God, the lack of music and just hearing the birds in the background reminds me of how fucking loud the birds are in the original Ace Attorney trilogy.
Oh, it's so good, though.
Do you remember that shit?
Yes.
Oh god, what's her voice?
Jinxie!
And this is?
My friend, Jinxie Tenma. She's the one who invited us. She just happens to be the maid here.
Two horns, a love of red. Are you a demon? No, haha, I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you. Eek, he is a demon. What the? Be gone, foul beast.
Hee, you look great, Polly. Fills in some of the space on your forehead.
Oh, ouch. What is this thing?
It's a wording charm. Jinxie puts them on all of the monsters she finds.
Jinkies.
Jinxies.
But I'm not a monster. I like how it flaps when he talks.
Maybe I should have told her you're a good demon.
Or you could just say I'm human. The Red Demon, emissary of the underworld. I got up early to do my hair for this. Can I take this off now? So you can eat me? I'm not going to eat you. Eek! Forgive me, oh terrible one.
Tone down your cords of steel, Apollo. You're scaring her out of her wits.
Don't worry. I'm already full. Please stay that way. Great, now I'm playing along too. Ninetales Vale. So I wanted to ask you about Ninetales Vale. Eek! Be gone, foul demon. Are you ready? Are you guys ready for this to happen 14 more times?
Only 14? Looks like you've been demonized, Polly. Literally.
I'm starting to wonder if I really am a demon myself. Eek! Please don't eat me. I have food if you're hungry. This isn't working. We won't get anything out of her until we set the record straight. I know what we need to do.
If only we had some way to prove you're not as scary as you look.
Ouch! Unnecessary roughness. Looks like I have to present some proof. Proof that I'm 100% human. Gee, I wonder what it could be. Oh, right.
Try presenting the attorney's badge.
That's what I was trying to do. I just opened the... I couldn't do it from the court record page. I had to go back. Shut up, Windows Defender! I had to go back and go to the present option. I wanted to show you this. Eek! What is it? It's my attorney's badge. You see? I'm not a demon. I'm a lawyer. There's a difference.
Even worse.
Really? You're a lawyer? Whew. Maybe now she'll stop calling me a demon. Does it protect you from Emadio's judgment? Who's Emadio?
I read somewhere that he's the demon lord who judges the dead for their sins. Uh-oh. I think now she thinks you're a demon lawyer from hell, Polly.
Can I go back to just being a normal demon? Please. Please don't boil me in a scalding cauldron. I'd prefer a Turkish bath if possible. A Turkish bath? Isn't that more sauna than bath?
Don't worry, Jinxie. He's a good demon. He's my brother. I'm only half demon, though. He'll save you if you ever go astray.
Eek! Please, Mr. Demon Lawyer, sir, have a mercy on my soul. I didn't even have time to read all that.
There's a history button, you know.
Yeah, true. I told you, I'm not a demon. And Trucy, you're just making things worse.
Smack.
You just leave that Emadio to me.
Isn't that great, Jinxie?
Uh-huh. I'm no longer scared to cross into the afterlife. Will someone tell these two I'm human already? Boo-doo-doo.
So, Jinxie, I hear this village is the epicenter for the monster craze.
Thomas.
It was a graveyard smash.
It was a graveyard smash. He did the mash. Uh-huh. Barely anyone had even heard of it before, but now it's packed with tourists. Really? So the monster craze is the reason behind today's festival? It was the alderman's idea, but I'd be careful if I were you. There are lots and lots of yokai prowling about Ninetails Vale. Prowling about? You mean like wild animals or something? Uh-huh. And they're hungry too. Man-eating monsters! And they're all over the place? Uh-huh. In fact, there was one at the manor yesterday. I heard the doorbell ring, but when I opened the door, nobody was there. It was the ding-dong demon. How else could you explain it?
Yeah, how could you?
Well, when I was a kid, my friends used to play this prank called Ding Dong Ditch. Well, that doesn't prove yokai aren't real. There's even one here at the manor. The demon Tenma Taro. He's imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber. Tenma Taro? The Forbidden Chamber? I wonder what we're going to talk about next. About that yokai you said was imprisoned here at the manor. Is it true? Uh-huh. He's a super evil demon named Tenma Taro. Here, take a look at this scroll. Tenma Taro's the dark demon you see here. He's super evil and super scary. So that's the yokai imprisoned in the Forbidden Chamber? Uh-huh. He was defeated by the village guarding yokai, the nine-tailed fox. And locked away forever. So, you're saying Tenma Taro is still trapped inside the Forbidden Chamber? Uh-huh. But he's just biding his time until he can escape. Still, we should be perfectly safe. Because there's a really powerful sealing charm on the door, keeping it shut tight. What a charming security system. You can keep the scroll if you want. The alderman gave me this, but just holding it gives me the chills, so... Uh-huh. Thanks. Thanks, Jinxie. Maybe you'll give this to Mr. Wright. So, I was wondering... Are those things on your forehead also warding charms, Jinxie? Yes, they're to prevent evil things from getting inside me. Papa told me to wear them. Evil things?
Apollo, don't you dare take those charms off her forehead. They have to stay there. Forever. Got it?
Forever?
Forever?
I wonder what would happen if I did take them off. It's time for me to get back to work.
Thanks for inviting us, Jinxie.
You're welcome. Oh, and before I forget, there's going to be a surprise event today. Even I don't know what to expect, but it's sure to be fun. Better not be a yokai parade. She'd probably drop dead from fright. Eek! Ah! Demon! Oh, wait. It's just someone in a suit. Right? Tenmataro. Tenmataro? The demon from the Forbidden Chamber? Eek! Please don't hurt me. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Oh, you go for it. You go
Better
for it.
watch out, little girl, or I'll snatch you away.
Eek! Charm, charm, charm. Where's that dying go to heaven charm?
Ooh, she put it on her own forehead this time.
She sure gives up quick. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces? Hey, you there! You mustn't stare at Tenmataro like that! Lower your eyes! He'll steal your soul if you're not careful! Huh? Steal my soul? Seriously?
Oh, do you want to?
I'll-
Do you want to voice him?
Is this Crowler?
Fulbright. I think it's Bobby Fulbright.
Oh my god. Oh man. Oh, which one of us should be Fulbright? I think it should be you.
All right. Your delivery stops here and now.
Delivery.
Tenmataro.
It's devilry.
Your devilry stops
But-
here and now. I don't.
It's very
Maybe he's
close,
trying to
actually.
Deliver a package.
Now what?
Did I get it right? Look, Apollo, there's someone up on the roof. Or maybe it's the fox thing. Ah, ha, 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 ha.
That booming laugh. Could it be? Oh no, it's her.
Okay.
It's her dad.
Okay, well, this works for
Yeah.
us too.
True.
My 9 golden tails are proof of my unassailable righteousness. With my band of 100 minions, I vanquish evil from the land.
I was gonna say, why would we see Fulbright before
I don't
like
know.
anything actually happens?
It'd be weird, but funny. The Golden Lord of Yokai, the amazing Nine Tails, is here. Fear not, good little boys and girls, for I shall defeat Tenmataro. Ah ha 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 ha! Ah ha 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 ha!
Hooray! Hooray! It's the amazing Ninetales.
Up to your no good tricks again, hey, Tenmataro? Well, not on my watch.
That's one thing I forgot that I hated about this case. It takes forever to get going.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. There's nothing to fear now, my child. I have banished Tenmataro. You and your people can now live in peace.
Thank you, Mr. Amazing Ninetales, sir.
Now, I must be off. Another match and another foe to vanquish awaits. Yay, we did it.
What was that all about? Did that wrestler just chase off a yokai? Looks like he came out of the Alderman's Manor. That was the amazing Ninetales. He's a pro wrestler from right here in Ninetales Vale. but no one knows his true identity. Jinxie sure seems chipper all of a sudden. What was all about him banishing Tenmataro? That was a yokai exorcism. It's an annual ritual where Tenmataro is released to remind us of his wickedness. In the end, the nine-tailed fox drives Tenmataro out and purifies our village. But the amazing Ninetails did the honors this year. So that was the big surprise, huh? The amazing Ninetails and Tenmataro, huh? Well, whatever floats her boat. Oh, would you look at the time? I'd better get back to work. Please excuse me. She's a strange one, all right.
I think she's sweet in her own special way.
Knowing Trucy, she probably has lots of friends who are sweet in their own way.
Well, we still have some time to kill. Literally. Might as well see the rest of Ninetails Vale while we're here.
Yeah, we gotta go find the plot.
Where could that be?
The fun never stops, does it? Cool. And then stuff happened.
I think I bought nearly every yokai souvenir that was for sale.
Here's your credit card back, Apollo.
Thanks. Daddy says he might pay you this time.
I know, because my wallet's running on empty.
What's with all the commotion over there?
Huh? Hey, isn't that your friend Jinxie? I hope everything's okay.
She probably murdered someone.
It's terrible.
Did you murder someone?
The
Calm down, Jinxie. Tell me, who did you murder?
the demon Tenmataro.
Oh, that's okay. He's a bad guy.
He killed Alderman QB.
Oh, that's not good.
What?
Wait, killed as in dead?
Yes, and Tenmataro did it. Tenmataro? You stay here while I go have a look. Please, wait. Huh? Ack! It's a Tenmataro warding charm. It should protect you, but please, be careful. The Alderman's in the Fox Chamber that's at the top of the main staircase. Excuse me, Jesus Christ.
Why did you burp so loud?
I had a soda on the way here. I was very thirsty.
Oh,
I
like
had to-
after seeing the murder scene?
Yes, yeah, I was running here, and it was a long way, and I hadn't had anything to drink beforehand. Like, I forgot to bring my water bottle with me, and I thought to myself, yeah, you know, I really could just go for a nice soda, and I stopped and grabbed one, and that's why I burped.
That sounds great. Apollo, go get me a soda.
But I'm all out of money!
I don't care. Daddy says he might pay you back. Besides, if there's a murder, that means there's lawyer work. Wait, we can take the money off the alderman's body.
Cutscene. Blood. Dead body.
Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, that's not good.
Unconscious body.
Are you all right?
He looks pretty conscious to me.
Someone call an ambulance!
The police arrived soon after that, at which point I returned to the festival grounds. Old guy is very dead. Apparently, the man impaled by the spear was already dead. But there was one other person there, and he was immediately rushed to the hospital. That was like rhythmic. I don't know why. I know you couldn't hear it, but like the clacking of the text for some reason was like. Jesus, Apollo voice. Thank goodness the other man's going to be fine. Sound like he'd only been unconscious.
You think Jinxie's going to be okay?
I'm sure she'll be back to her old self in no time. At least she's calm enough for the police to question her for now. And I'd sure love to know what crazy animal left those feathers in tracks.
Oh, look! Here comes Jinxie.
Hi, Trucy. Hi, Mr. Demon Lawyer. Hey, feeling any better? I was wondering if you're up to filling us in on what happened. Oh yeah, we have ages. We already know Trucy is like 16. Yeah. How old is Jinxie?
15.
I'm gonna say 18. Elsa 17. 15.
I win.
You win. I doubt the wrestler has an age. Because no one knows who he...
Question mark.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, the man with the spear in his chest was already dead? Uh-huh. It was Alderman QB. When I found him, he was already... So the victim was the village alderman. And the one who was found alive? Who was he? Damien Tenma. He's the mayor of the neighboring city, Tenma Town. They arrested him. Sob. Did you just say sob? So, he's the killer? Nuh-uh. Papa didn't kill anyone. Papa? As in, your father?
That's right. Jinxie's dad is mayor of Tenma Town.
No way! Yes way. But he's innocent. This just got way more complicated. The victim was the alderman of the Nice Tales Vale. And Jinxie's father, the mayor of Tenma Town, was arrested for the crime. Sounds like we have some investigating to do.
This is worse than I thought. I thought Jinxie had murdered the man. I know this is difficult, Jinxie, but you need to hang in there! My God!
I know. I'll try my best. Would you mind telling me a little more about the victim? The alderman. So the victim was the village alderman? What can you tell me about him? His name was Rex QB. They say his family has ties to the legendary nine-tailed fox. He was really kind, and he always looked out for me. He was a former pro wrestler, And I even heard he knew the amazing Ninetales.
Wow, that's amazing.
A former pro wrestler, huh? That's something to keep in mind. With your father being mayor and all, I guess you're originally from Tenma Town, huh? So then, why did you come work here?
It was to overcome your fears, right, Jinxie?
Uh-huh. Plus, Mama was from Ninetales Vale, though she's no longer with us. Oh, I'm so sorry. When did she die? Oh, about 4 years ago? No, 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Oh!
4
You-
p.m. today.
It's 5 now. That was recent.
Yeah, it was while we were, buying all the yokai items. Apollo, didn't you watch her get murdered in that field over there?
She loved these flowers.
She loved them so much, she would grind them down and turn them into PCP.
She loved PCP.
She loved PCP pet flowers. You want to try some, Apollo?
Do I? I always wanted to... Oh, the wrong voice. I always wanted to live where Ninetales flowers grew.
Wow, what a beautiful flower. And with exactly 9 petals, too. That's exactly 9 gallons of PCP you can make with it.
Just looking at them gives me courage, even when I'm scared of yokai. Jinxie, when you first told us what happened, you said the killer was a demon. Uh-huh. The warding charm on the Forbidden Chamber's door. It's been removed. The Forbidden Chamber's door? That big door that was barred shut? There wasn't a charm on it when I checked it out, so I guess it was removed by someone. That's how Tenmataro escaped. Ooh, ooh. But when I try and remember what happened, it all goes fuzzy.
Jinxie, you should go get some rest. You've been through a lot today. You met a demon from the other world? And other things happened too.
Between the wedding charm being removed and the black feathers and the weird tracks, I could see how a superstitious person might think a demon was the killer.
Apollo, maybe this is your chance to finally get some money.
Chance for what?
To get some money! Oh, and do the right thing and defend Jinxie's dad in court or whatever.
Who, me? Wouldn't a man like Mayor Tenma have access to more experienced lawyers? You want to know what the detective said? They doubted there was a lawyer who could get a not guilty verdict in this one. Sounds like they're expecting an open and shut case.
Don't worry, Jinxie. If anyone can prove your dad's innocent, it's my father. But we don't have him here, so Polly will have to do.
What?
You'll accept the case, won't you, Polly? For free.
Oh,
Pro bono.
it's all over, isn't it? I'll be all alone for the rest of my life. Oh, right. Jinxie already lost her mother. All right. Jinxie, leave your father's defense to me. Excuse me, I also had one of those sodas earlier.
Was that during the cutscene?
Yes, actually.
Attaboy, Polly. Good job having a soda.
You're going to help Papa, Mr. Demon Lawyer? Yup, because that's what lawyers do. Plus, no toilet cleaning for a while.
For about a day.
I'll do whatever it takes to make sure your father walks away a free man. Thank you, Mr. Demon Lawyer. I can tell you're one of the good ones. Red demons are usually so mean. It's been a while, but I'll be fine. Ready or not, here comes justice. Guess I ought to go and meet my new client. Ah, but before I forget, better jot this down in my notebook.
Hey, Apollo. What's the notebook for?
Oh, I just thought I should jot down some stuff about the case. And so I don't misplace them, I'm putting my notes in the court record. I guess it's what you would call a to-do list.
Oh, sounds handy. Actually, it sounds like the developers are trying to make the games even easier.
Yeah. To read my notes, I just open the court record with R. Then I can switch between the tabs using L and R.
Oh, I almost forgot. So about Jinxie's father. No matter how scary he seems, promise me you resist the urge to run away.
Wait, what? His angry glare can paralyze you with fear.
And some claim he can even shoot laser beams from his eyes. Cyclops Apollo.
Well, maybe Papa isn't really that scary.
Cyclops!
A paralyzing stare, laser beams from his eyes. He sounds like some kind of monster.
Cyclops Apollo!
I wonder what he reminds me of.
I don't know, but maybe X-Men Cyclops. Marvel's X-Men Cyclops. I think it's about time I see Jinxie off. I'll head back to the office after I'm done, because why the fuck do you need me anymore?
Yeah. Okay, thanks. Yeah, Trucy doesn't really hang out much in this game. This is pretty much the most we see of her for the rest of the game. Like, we'll see her again, but... we just don't see her a ton. Ah, visiting hours. Perfect timing. Hope he's not as scary as he sounds.
Who are you?
Yikes! So you're Damien Tenma, right? I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. I'm here to help. Huh? Ah! Let me out of here. Sorry. I get a little loud sometimes.
How incredibly rude.
Sorry. Did I do something to offend you?
A visitor when all others shun me like a common criminal. And here I am, with nothing to offer. I am the epithet of rudeness.
Want to try that one more time?
Nope. Keep going.
Wait, so he wasn't mad at me?
Unworthy as I am, I, Damien Tenma, shall breach these walls, so that I may treat my benefactor with some tea and maybe some cookies, too.
No, wait! We can do tea and cookies after we prove your innocence. How about you start by telling me what happened?
I see. So, tea and cookies can wait, can they?
Whew, that was close. We don't need jailbreak added to the list of charges. Seems like a good guy, but with a face like that, I can see why he's misunderstood. Let's talk.
A face like what?
Mayor Tenma, do you mind if I ask why you were arrested?
Grrr.
Whoa! Sorry. I guess some things are better left unsaid.
Bah.
Excuse me?
To think a public paragon such as I could be treated like this. This arrest should have never happened.
Go on.
I fear the ill effects it will have on our youth. Now, I've but one choice. I must leave here at once, if only to protect the moral fiber of our youth.
No, wait! You can protect the moral fiber of your youth after you've been declared not guilty.
I suppose you're right.
Whew. Our youth just came this close to quite a scare.
My fingerprints were on the spear that killed Alderman QB. That's why I was arrested.
Your prints were on the murder weapon? That's never good. Any idea how they got there?
None. For I hardly remember a thing, you see. I was fast asleep at the time. Someone must have slipped me a sleeping pill, or something. What's worse, somebody clobbered me on the head.
I see. A drug-induced slumber and a blow to the head. No wonder you hardly remember a thing.
Oh,
Huh? What did you call me?
oh.
Well, I think we can safely assume your prints were planted while you were unconscious. Motive. What do the police have on you as far as a motive is concerned?
Truth be told, there's been a bit of trouble between the alderman and I, as of late.
Oh? Was it personal in nature?
Nothing like that. It's a long story. He murdered my wife for having an outstanding debt. Oh, but suffice to say, I've been pushing to merge Nine Tails Vale with Tenma Town. Surrender Nine Tails Vale to Tenma Town now.
Yikes!
That's what I told him.
I'd like to tell you to stop shouting like that, but I'm too scared. So, that's the motive the police have established for the Alderman's murder?
Indeed it is. After all, Alderman Hubie was dead set against a municipal merger.
And that's why they think you killed him. He was in your way.
Grr, curses.
Mayor Tenma? Are you okay?
Jinxie, forgive me. I never meant to worry you like this.
It'll work out fine. Just leave it to me. If only it really were that easy. I don't even know where to start. Thank you for meeting with me, Mayor Tenma.
Please wait, my daughter, Jinxie.
Yes?
She already lost her mother. And now, with me being held in here, I fear she'll be terribly lonely. I hesitate to ask, but I beg you, be a friend to her in her time of need.
Leave it to me. Trucy and I will look out for your daughter.
I shall rest a little easier then. You know, you remind me of some of the new friends Jinxie has been talking about.
New friends?
Yes. It seems she's made some new friends since she started working in Nine Tails Vale. They're quite the unusual bunch, too. There's a lady with an exceptionally long neck. A young lad with an incredibly long tongue, and many other interesting characters.
Friends? Sounds more like a bunch of monsters to me.
Now, if you would excuse me, it appears my time is up. I am dead now. Ugh.
Whew. Why am I so tired? I must have been more tense than I thought.
I agree. Let's go to bed.
Yeah.
Good night, folks.
Good night, folks. Still, I'm glad he didn't turn out to be as scary as he looks. A call? Oh, it's Mr. Wright. Justice here.
Apollo, is that you?
Hi, Mr. Wright. What can I do for you?
Trucy told me you've taken on a new case.
I thought I told you you were on bathroom duty.
You're on bathroom duty, mister.
Oh, that. It was kind of spur of the moment. He's actually calling me about a case?
That's fine. But I have a favor to ask.
Sure. What is it?
I need you to clean the bathroom. The toilets are a fucking mess. I took the biggest dookie before I left for the airport. I needed to make sure I took this massive shit before I had to meet them there. My friend at the airport, that is. It is 100% more shit than toilet now.
As Al said, extra clogged up.
A new addition to the agency, actually. Her name's Athena Yikes, and she's just passed the bar. I mean, Sykes.
That's right. I remember hearing about her coming to join us. Guess that was today.
She took off as soon as I told her you needed help with a case. It was like there was no stopping her.
It's like she appears behind Apollo. Like she's here already.
She's already in the detention center.
Wait, what? Where is she now?
Probably somewhere in Ninetails Vale by now. That's where the favor I mentioned comes in. I need you to go clean the toilet in the office. Oh, and I guess find her, too. Whatever.
But I've never even met her before. What does she look like?
I don't know, she's like a fucking girl. She's wearing a yellow suit. She'll have an attorney's badge. Not that you can really see those. They're like extra small. Like, whatever, man. You'll know her when you see her. Oh.
A new addition to the agency. Well, I'd better get back to Ninetails Vale, quick. Move.
I already told you. I'm a lawyer assigned to the case. I need to study the crime scene, so if you would please tell me where Kubi Manor is.
You can't fool me. You're just some delinquent high school student playing hooky.
You stupid pig-headed
Oh.
pig! This attorney's badge isn't just for show, you know?
Looks like I just found Miss Athena Sykes.
Why won't you believe me? Don't expect me to defend you in court if you ever get arrested.
Well, I'm the one who usually does the arresting, so... Say, shouldn't you be getting back to school?
I already told you, I'm a lawyer, not a student.
That's it. Enough of your lies. You're coming with me.
Ah, get your hands off of me.
Oh, shit.
Judo,
The
flip,
triple flip.
bitch.
Oh, Apollo didn't deserve that.
Yeah, he did.
Did he, though?
He didn't clean the toilet before he came here.
Alright, fair enough. Think you can watch out for the bystanders next time?
Whoops. Are you okay?
I think so. But that police officer's out cold.
I'm so sorry. I do that when people suddenly grab me. It's like a reflex or something.
Reflex? Sounds more like a felony. You're Athena Yikes, I take it.
That would be me. Athena Yikes. And you are?
I'm Apollo Justice. I work at the Wright Anything Agency.
The Wright anything agency? What a fishy sounding name.
It's a long story, but it is a law office, among other things. Didn't Mr. Wright explain it to you?
Oh, right, that right. So then you must be... Where have you been? I've been looking all over for you.
I could say the same thing to you. Well, here I am. Now, about telling me a little bit about yourself. Or how about telling me a little bit about yourself? Mr. Wright didn't tell me... Mr. Wright didn't really tell me much. As always.
Ah, of course. Feel free to ask away.
Athena, yikes. So, Athena, I hear you just passed the bar.
That's right. Literally 2 minutes ago.
4 p.m.
4 p.m. The same time that lady got murdered. Right here in this town. And here's my shiny new badge to prove it. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, so you must be a bit younger than me.
Hee hee hee. A bit more than you may think, in fact. I'm only 18.
At 18? How in the world did you become a lawyer at that age?
I stole this badge.
They let anyone in these days.
Oh, I skipped a few grades while I was an exchange student in Europe. Did you know that they're actually smarter there than in here? Japan-fornia?
Yep, that's where we live.
I know, it'd be silly to think this is just Japan. Anyway, I got my license to practice law while I was over there too. It's non-transferable, but that's fine.
All I can say is, wow, she must be a genius or something.
I also studied analytical sci-fuckery.
Analytical psychology fuck.
Analytical psychology fuck. Though, it might help... I thought it might help me be a better lawyer.
Psychology fuck helps her be a better lawyer. How exactly does that work?
So, tell me about our client. What are they like?
Oh, right, you haven't met him yet. Well... and that about sums it up.
He's more worried about his daughter than himself? What a wonderful father. Sniff. Sniffle.
Wait, did you just say sniffle?
I'm not sniffling. There was something in my eye.
They're called tears.
Moving right along, let's get down to business. Helping our client is priority number 2. It's number 1 for me, but you have to go clean priority number 2. The toilet.
So, Athena, you mentioned studying psychology.
That's right. I've always wanted to bring analytical psychology fuck into the courtroom. Just raw dog it right out there. The power of psychology fuck will bring a breath of fresh air to the legal system.
Oh, really? So how do you plan on using it to defend our client?
Well, for example, I can try to listen in on a witness's inner voice. And then analyze their psychological fuck state with the help of my trusty partner, Widget.
Widget?
This little bitch right around my neck. Here. Say hi, Widget.
Hi, Widget. Oh, wait. That wasn't his voice. Hi, Widget. It talks?
Whoa, you need a volume knob. Anyway, the little guy will always say what I'm feeling.
Awkward.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it.
Now that I seriously doubt.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have something you might be interested in. It's a plunger, but attached to the plunger was this newspaper. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it on my way here. Think it might be something to do with our case?
A special edition covering our case? That was quick.
That's the whole point of special editions, isn't it? To be the first to get the scoop. Rapido.
Very good. Right. Well, let's see what it says here. What's the deal with Spanish? Ten Mataro was seen... What? He was seen flying through the sky.
Yeah. Somebody happened to snap that photo near Nine Tails Vale. The article goes on to say it might be connected to our case. Apparently the photo was shot right here after the murder occurred.
Well... Ooh, excuse me. There were black feathers and strange tracks at the crime scene. I'm not surprised the locals think a yokai was involved.
Wait a second. Yokai? As in Yokai Watch?
Yeah, my favorite video game.
Mengot! You don't actually think it was a supernatural murderer, do you?
Men got what?
No balls.
No, of course not. Now German? Why not plain old English? And Dale, Apollo.
And Dale, Apollo. Let's get cracking on that crime scene already.
Ah, the foyer. With security camera.
Do you hear that? It sounds like a TV or something. Oh, look. There's a TV in that little room in the corner. Right over here.
In other news, the mysterious masked wrestler of the Amazing Nine Tails has been confirmed missing, according to the sources close to the wrestler. Gee, I wonder why. It appears he disappeared sometime after the special event held in Ninetales Vale today. He also failed to appear in a match today where he was scheduled to defend his title. Local villagers say his disappearance may be connected with the Temataro's recent escape. So that wrestler's gone missing. Oh god, which one of us wants to be him?
You can.
Oh god. Yeah, it's probably for the best so that you can be the,
Barbie.
the what's his name, yeah.
Barbie.
Yeah, you too. You don't belong in here.
Eek.
Don't worry, there's nothing suspicious. What about them there horns of yours? They look mighty suspicious if you ask me.
No one asked you.
Horns? That's my hair. Anyway, we're lawyers, and we're here to... Ah! You're them lawyers come to defend me at me, ain't you? Should have reckoned with that expensive looking bracelet you got there. The name's Phineas Filch. I'm the caretaker here. Pleased to meet you. Same here.
Wow. Talk about a quick change of heart.
So tell me, demon lawyer. Bet you use them demonic horns of yours to scare the bejeebas out of witnesses, huh? Come here, you little horn demon, you. Youch! These horns, I mean, my hair isn't meant to threaten anyone. They ain't? Seems a mighty big waste of perfectly good horns if you ask me. Then again, ain't none of my business, so... Sigh. That was fast. Guess he's done with me. Well, I best get back to work. Apollo really is getting bullied today. He gets bullied a lot in this game.
Halt! Stop right there!
I feel like the next game is like his redemption game, but like Apollo Justice Ace Attorney in this game, he gets bullied a lot. Huh? Me?
Apollo, your bracelet's gone.
Ah! Whoops, my mic was muted. Don't you worry, Mr. Lawyer, sir. I'll check the lost and found later. Somehow, I don't think that will be necessary. Just check your wrist right now. No, the cat's out of the bag. It was barely in the bag in the first place.
That was a pretty pathetic attempt.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I just couldn't control myself. Please forgive me, I'm begging you. Wink. Did he just say wink?
Yes, I think he did.
Sheesh, I almost feel sorry for him now.
What should we do about him, Apollo? Have him arrested and executed?
Let's
for
kick
his
his
crimes?
Let's kick his teeth in.
Yeah! And then we'll have him arrested and executed for his crimes.
Sounds like a plan. Well, I got my bracelet back, and he seems sorry enough, so... I knew
Kick his teeth in.
I knew you'd understand, Mr. Lawyer, sir. You obviously got a big heart. As the big wad of cash in your wallet, I hope. You leave my wallet out of this. It's already been defiled today. By Trucy. Ho ho!
Hey, Didn't you just finish apologizing for stealing from us?
Run away! Run away! Head for the hills!
Get back here, you!
Talk about a quick escape. Looks like he dropped a few things. Looks like a pair of diagrams. This one of the crime scene, and here's one of the foyer.
He left his stinky shoes behind too.
The guy's a living definition of The guy's a living definition of a bumbling thief.
Let's hang on to his shoes. We can give them back next time we see him.
I don't want to hang on to his shoes.
Hold them.
No.
As for the diagrams, I say we keep them.
They look like something the police might draw. Wonder where the caretaker got them.
Probably from Bobby. He reminds me of the burglar trainers from Pokemon. Yeah.
Now then, as I recall...
Oh.
What, did you fart?
Yeah.
Oh. The Fox Chamber should be at the top of those stairs.
Whoa. Where'd all these black feathers and weird tracks come from?
The popular opinion seems to be that they're from Tenmataro.
You mean the great evil has returned?
Even if he did, I'd be laughed out of the courthouse trying to indict him. Oh boy, here he is.
Hey, what are you?
Who?
Who are you and what are you doing here? This is a crime scene.
Yeah! And who are you? Are you with the police?
I asked first, who are you and what are you doing here? On second thought, I'm placing you under arrest for disturbing a crime scene.
Under arrest? But...
Save it for the boys back at HQ. Now, come quietly or else. I don't want to be late for lunch.
Please wait. We're Mayor Tenma's lawyers.
Well, why didn't you say so? So you're the lawyers I heard. Ha ha ha. I almost took you two in. You two were suspicious, though. I don't know how many more times I can take being called suspicious in one day.
How do you think Maya feels? Sorry, we didn't catch your name.
My name? I'm Bobby Fulbright. The heroic detective who defends our good citizens from evil.
He is our detective for the game.
the champion of justice who comes running whenever you're in need. And my catchphrase? It's "In justice we trust."
I did not ask, but I'm glad you told me. Oh boy. This guy's a story and a half.
So, what can I do for you? I farted again.
I can hear it.
Good.
Alright, we got more ages. Holy shit. Okay. How old is, Damien Tenma?
45.
I was gonna say 45, damn. I'm gonna say 47. Al says 43? 40. God damn it, you got it again.
Boom! Boom!
You got her and her dad exactly.
Boom! So fucking good.
Alright, how old is the other mayor? I'm gonna say 52.
55.
56. 46. We were all
Damn.
wrong. We were all way overshooting. We already know how old Athena is. Alright.
Burglar.
The burglar man.
Burglar man.
That one's
I'm gonna say 28.
28. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he's one of those characters that's actually like way younger than he looks. I'm gonna say 35. Al is saying 49. This is like probably the widest spread of ages we've ever guessed. He's 50. Damn.
Good job, Al.
Good job, Al. How old is Bobby?
Bobby's 32.
I'm gonna say 35. 28. 33. You got it again.
Boom, baby. One under, but
Still, you were closest.
it counts, it counts.
So, would it be okay if we had a look around?
Certainly not. No one on... blah, blah. I just threw up in my mouth while I was making this face. Certainly not. No unauthorized personnel allowed.
Sorry, I was taking a drink. Couldn't you make an exception?
Cease and desist at once, or you'll have to deal with my little friend here.
Ack! Yikes! Is he reaching for his...
Penis. In justice we trust.
Whew! It's just his badge. Apollo, you could say gun if you want. This is an M-rated video game.
You may be Miss Mayor Tenma's lawyers, but you still need authorization to cross a police line.
Why does he have Mickey Mouse gloves?
Because I'm actually Mickey Mouse. Apollo, let's see if we can't change his mind.
Good luck. Let me know how it goes. I bet he's as dense as heroes come. Persuasion. What can we present to him?
I don't think if you present anything, anything will happen right now.
So just
Or ever.
Or ever.
Yeah. Talk to him so you can start examining things. You're wasting your time and mine. Nobody's crossing this line without authorization. I'm a wall of justice keeping injustice. that would be you, at bay.
But his last name is literally Justice. Sigh. I knew it. Look, there's just us and you here, right?
Justice and me, you say?
That's right?
Are you trying to say that Justice and I aren't enough to keep you out?
What?
No, silly. We're saying that you're an inspiration in our quest for justice. No, it can't be.
You have him on the ropes now, Athena.
If we were on the side of justice, would you let us through? But guarding the crime scene is a part of justice too. Sure, but only a bad guy would stand in the way of justice, right? Whose justice is most just here?
Well, we can't have a fair and just trial without a thorough investigation, so...
Oh, Lady Justice, what have you done? What would you have me do? I think we really got to him.
Yeah, he seems pretty neurotic as far as champions of justice go.
Our pleas of justice must have had a huge impact. It's tying him up in knots. Now is our chance to start looking around.
After all that about unauthorized personnel only, this was surprisingly easy.
Should I stop them or let them through? Whose justice is more just? Well, let's get to work. We're supposed to be finding clues related to the crime, right?
Right. A search of the crime scene should turn up some evidence we can use at the trial. Let's try viewing the crime scene from different angles.
You never know what's hiding just around the corner, right? So if we move the cursor with
and change our perspective with if there's a particular spot you want to examine, just give it a tap.
Okay, let's leave no stone unturned. Noas Alon's Commissaire. Let's get started.
Alright. So we are an hour and 34 minutes into this stream, and we are just now getting to the first investigation.
We've been on the first investigation.
Yeah, but like the first actual investigating of the crime scene.
Yeah, but that's fine.
The cases in this game are long. These weird tracks must have been made when someone stepped in the alderman's blood. This game is really easy about investigating because it introduced like new mechanics where like it tells you like which pieces are like important pieces to look at, and like once you've looked at something it like tells you like, oh, you're done. I mean, like The Great Ace Attorney did that too, but like this was the first game that did that.
This is literally the only investigating we do
I know.
on this for this day.
Yeah.
Everything else is more talking to people.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, maybe the killer inadvertently made them when they were fleeing? They're pretty big tracks, almost bird-like. The feathers also point to a bird.
Then it must be one big bird, and not one of the friendly yellow type either.
Maybe it's some mutant bird creature.
So your theory is a giant mutant bird murdered Alderman QB with a spear.
It's more plausible than saying a monster or yokai did it.
Is it though? Sorry to burst your bubble, but a giant spear-wielding bird is by definition a monster. See? Now we got a check mark. So, this is where Alderman QB's body was found.
Apparently the murder weapon, a spear, had Mayor Tenma's prints on it. I don't respect authority on their titles.
That's not good.
Never fear, Detective Fulbright is here.
Yikes!
Of course, I can't offer you any information on my investigation, so... In the name of justice, I must say goodbye.
What was that all about?
I don't know. He must have gotten bored. Wow. This is a pricey looking chair.
Apparently the mayor was found drugged and unconscious in it.
Really?
Yeah, and when he came to, he was arrested for murder. Talk about your rude awakenings.
Apollo, you're saying that like you weren't in the room when he woke up. So, he's the prime suspect in a crime he knows nothing about?
That stinks.
Oh, poor Mr. Tenma. Sniffle. He must be feeling so scared and confused. Apollo, it's up to us to save him.
It's like she's on her own emotional roller coaster. Okay. Statue.
Look! This statue only has one tail.
Maybe it's the nine-tailed fox's sidekick. I bet the number of tails represents a yokai's power.
So, if you had two, Apollo, I'd only have one?
Wait, what?
Not that it means you're better than me, got it?
Like I said, what?
There's no explanation for what she meant.
The Forbidden Chamber. They say the demon Tenma Taro was imprisoned in there before his escape.
I think we could get this door open.
It's worth a try. No good. It's shut tight. I don't even see a keyhole. Seems pretty hopeless.
In justice we trust.
Yikes!
Did I just hear the voice of someone in need? Allow me to fill you in. This door simply will not open. We've tried and tried, but it won't budge. It's an essential part of the culture found in the manor, so we can't just blow it up either. Wonder how many more times he will say that catchphrase.
In justice we trust, like probably 40 times in this game.
1 bajillion.
I'm probably lowballing it, honestly, because he's a pretty he is the detective for the game, and he's around a lot.
You are definitely underballing it. It is way closer to 1 bajillion.
So, an unopened door. Right.
According to Miss Jinxie Tenma, it was shut tight when she came across the crime scene. Thanks for the tip, Detective Fulbright. We didn't expect you to be so helpful. Ugh! Forget I just said that.
So, the Forbidden Chamber was shut tight at the time of the murder. Sounds like something I better keep in mind.
This one's a spear, but what about this one? It looks like a giant pair of pliers.
Looks like something a demon might use. Saw something like that in a manga once.
I
mean, a comic. Because we're Americans.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Really? What are they used for?
Oh, things like pinching through cheeks.
Ew.
Pulling out tongues. Stop. Oh, and you should see what they can do to a person's eyes.
Okay, I get the idea. But I'm sure this thing is just a simple can opener or something like that.
Demons eat canned food? I always wondered what they ate besides people. Nothing much to see on this side. Maybe I should go check the other side. Whoa! Perspective change! Hold on, let me finish looking at the shit over here. Chair. There's something wedged under this chair. Let's see if we can't lift it up and...
Freeze!
Yikes!
No disturbing crime scene evidence, even if you are the mayor's lawyers.
He does have a point there.
Hey, Detective Fulbright, did you hear about that attack over on Yokai Lane? I heard an elderly woman was assaulted by a strange yokai shaped like a roll of cloth. And you waited till now to tell me? I better get over there at once. In justice we trust. That was surprisingly easy. Okay, Apollo. Now's our chance to look around some more.
The thing about Fulbright is that he is easy to get rid of, but he will always come back 10 seconds later. He never truly leaves. The more I get to know her, the scarier she gets. Hope she never finds my weakness. Oh, don't worry, Apollo. That will happen.
I already know your weakness, toilet boy.
Whatever this is, it's stuck on tight. Did you say toilet boy?
That's what I said, Apollo. Toilet boy.
Looks... Oh, that's you.
Looks like a large blood-stained
blah, blah.
cloth. Blah, 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 blah.
The blood's probably the alderman's, but it's pretty far from his body. I wonder how it got here. And why does this seem important?
Probably because it has fucking blood on it, you idiot. Why did you just put it back? We could have stolen it.
Nah, we can't steal. That's illegal. We're
fucking
lawyers.
Who's gonna stop us?
True. The judge, probably.
What? No, you're gonna go get me some beef stew. It's a folding screen. I wonder what they were using it for.
I read that the Japanese used to make these in drafty rooms, but now they're just for show.
You mean like my attorney's badge? Sniffle.
Poor Athena. That cop treating her like a child must have really bothered her. Just making sure there's anything else we missed. Nope. Just this change. Oh, whoops. There's something behind the door. Whatever it is, it looks like it's broken. Probably broke when the door was opened. Why would anybody put something there?
Yeah, that wasn't very smart.
Maybe it was Jinxie. She was the first one to discover the body. She must have heard the screams and come running in here in a panic.
Well, look at you, Apollo. Now you're using analytical psychological fuckery, too. Analytical psychology, fuck.
I am?
Wow. You really learn quick. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You're the second most attorney of the Wright Anything Agency. The first obviously being Trucy.
I can't tell whether she's serious or not. Now, if Trucy said something like that, I'd immediately know she was messing with me.
What? Apollo, you're like an ace attorney. Apollo, you're like the great ace attorney.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Apollo, what words come to mind when you watch that pendulum in there?
Unsteady and, restless.
That's a direct representation of your current state of mind.
That was some kind of psychological test?
My diagnosis? This strange case has made you anxious, causing you to lose your cool.
You're actually not that far off the mark. Huh. That looks like an air vent. It's pretty high up there.
What if you got a running start and jumped?
What if you got a running start and shine sparked?
What if you got a running start and shine sparked?
I doubt even a high jumper could make it.
I think Samus Aran could. Don't rule it out before you try. Now, get in your morph ball stance. Besides, I'm an excellent shine sparker.
Even so, that must be about 9 feet high.
Like I said, you don't know until you try. Monserie Justice.
She doesn't know when to give up and when to stop using foreign words.
Doesn't that Tanuki statue remind you of the Manor's caretaker? Flaccid Flinch?
Good enough. This raccoon-looking thing? Yeah, it does look like him.
Oh, I just got the best idea. We should knock it over. It might transform back into Mr. What did I just say? Flaccid Flinch?
I've already
Flitch.
lost it.
I don't even know. Back into Mr. Flitch? Filch?
Oh, that was
Way
my
to
line.
waste
I was wondering why you weren't
Yeah.
doing it. My bad.
Probably because it said Apollo.
Yeah, I'm tired. Mr. Filch is mischievous, but he's not magical, you know.
Way to waste a brilliant idea, Apollo.
I do want to get done with this investigation at the very least.
No, we're almost done with this scene.
Oh, fuck.
Nothing of particular interest here. Look, trophies! Ooh! This one was awarded to Alderman Kirby. The Amazing Nine Tails Yokai Div winner. Tenma Town Pro Wrestling Tournament.
Yokai division? I didn't know that you could have a division of one.
What? Gave him the... Because he would yell at me until I gave it to him. I don't want to listen to him. Apollo, you should enter the tournament next time. And I have the perfect name for you. The Mysterious Firebrand. A mild-mannered masked lawyer by day, demonic masked wrestler by night.
No one's going to hire a masked lawyer, Athena.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ah.
Hello.
Trials and Tribulation says otherwise.
True. What do we have here? And it was more of a visor than a mask.
Yeah, close enough.
Looks like a statue of the nine-tailed fox in Tenmataro battling it out.
Eek! Careful, Apollo. It's got blood on it. I hate blood.
Really? Hey, you're right. Wonder if it's the alderman's blood?
How can you remain so calm after seeing all this blood?
Well, this isn't the first time I've seen something like this, so...
You're no fun at all. At least act surprised or grossed out or something for my first case.
I'm already a lawyer. You want me to be an actor too? Window. Hey, this window opens. And outside, we have ourselves a steep cliff.
The window only opens about 6 inches. Not wide enough for anyone to get in or out. Look, Apollo, there's something caught in the window frame. It looks like gold fur. It's a pretty color. It must be from some kind of animal.
Wonder what it's doing here. Did Alderman QB have a pet fox? I wonder.
That's it. I'm done.
Guess that about wraps it up. Now, if only we could get that detective to tell us what he knows.
Hey, Apollo. Did you hear something?
How far off are we from our to be continued?
So we still have talking to Fulbright,
Okay.
and then we have another person we're going to talk to, and then we have another person we're going to talk to, and then we have another person we're going to talk to,
Okay.
and then we have another person we're going to talk to.
So 5 people.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't hear anything.
Oh, right. Your hearing must not be as sensitive as mine.
What are you talking about?
A whooshing sound like wind rushing through a narrow strait. And the echo of someone's voice. In. In justice we trust. Ah. Someone's got a sharp set of ears.
She could really hear him running through the hallway.
That was the sound of my righteous voice reverberating through the air duct. I heard it through the air ducts? Yeah, check it out.
But why would she hear you through there?
I don't know. Why don't we go to the diagram? As you can see, the vent is connected to an air duct that leads out into the hallway. The winds must have rushed through there and carried my monologue with it straight to your ears. And what a unique monologue it was. I was just thinking. Maybe the killer made their escape through the air duct or something. A cute theory, but I don't think so. The air duct in the hallway is low enough to climb into. That much is true. But as you can see, the vent in the ceiling is very high. Nine feet high, in fact. I highly doubt that there's any way to get up there without a ladder or something. And I don't see anything of the sort in this room. Do you? I guess you're right.
Speaking of things
Speaking
in this...
of,
That's
oh,
me.
you have a line. Sorry.
Speaking of things in this room,
I thought you were here. Yeah?
can you tell us what you guys turned up to... Can you tell us what you guys turned up, Detective Fulbright?
No. Not on my watch, buddy. In the name of justice, I cannot reveal facts pertaining to the prosecution's case.
Aw, come on. Throw us a bone here.
Excuse me, Detective Fulbright, but I recall you saying earlier... that you would come running whenever we need. Eric, I suppose I did say that. Hoping those in need is what justice is all about. But keeping information out of the enemy hands is also a form of justice. Ugh. Which justice is more just? Why is this always so hard? Well, how about this? Let's do a little give and take. I mean, serving the public is part of justice too, right? You know, like the police motto. To serve and shoot. I mean, protect. Yes, of course. I must serve as well as protect. Okay, I will share some information. In the name of justice. We did it, Apollo.
Yeah, we did it all right, but I'm not sure what that was entirely I'm not sure that was entirely ethical.
What's ethical? They don't teach you that at law school.
Was it Miss Jinxie Tenma who first discovered the crime scene?
Who? Oh, yeah, that's right. And this photo shows what she saw when she opened the door. Miss Tenma had a key, allowing her immediate access.
Oh, whoops. Pressed A too soon. A key? So then the Fox chamber was locked?
Yes, and Miss Tenma had the only key to this door.
Really? So Alderman QB didn't have a key to the Fox Chamber?
Are you just accidentally pressing A? 'Cause
I-
you're falling asleep.
I'm not falling asleep, shush.
You're falling asleep. Actually, he had a master key for most of the doors in the manor, but it disappeared after his murder. Disappeared?
For
You think the
good?
killer took it? Yeah. Disappeared for good. In. It could very well be connected to the murder. We're looking into the possibility now. But it's the timing of Miss Tenma's discovery that I think is most important. Of course, I'm not going to share that information with you. Ha 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 ha. You think you're some kind of champion of justice, but you're just plain old mean. I won't fall for that, you shameless rascal. I only help good little boys and girls. Shameless rascal? Who even says that?
Well, I wouldn't exactly call you a good little girl either.
Rude.
Okay. Those feathers and tracks look like something a yokai might leave behind.
You don't actually think the murderer was some sort of monster, do you? What's the name of the creature in the Forbidden Chamber? Tenma? Something? Because from the black feathers and the big tracks, it looks like that creature did it. Our prime suspect would, no doubt, love to pin the blame on some imaginary creature. Can Tenma, whatchamacallit, even be made a victim of slander?
I doubt the mayor would do something as childish as blaming a boogeyman.
So, the most likely scenario so far is... that Tenma guy left the feathers and tracks behind. To make it look like the yokai Tenma was the killer.
Wait, what? No, I'm as confused as you. At any rate, I doubt Mayor Tenma would plant evidence like that. So, Mayor Tenma is your only suspect?
That's right. Even his name, Damien Tenma, makes him sound like a victim. Damien
You mean a villain?
Whatever. And he's really scary looking, too. Like a victim.
Wait, are you telling me that's why he was arrested?
Ha ha ha, don't be ridiculous. he was the only one without an alibi.
Oh, is that so?
Yep. Other than the victim, the suspect, and Miss Tenma, the only others around were Mr. Flitch and Mayor Tenma's aide. And the two of them were together at the time. Fucking.
Filch. The guy who tried to steal my bracelet. Just living up to his name, I guess. We should go talk to him again when we have a chance. What about Jinxie? She's not being suspected at all?
She may have no alibi whatsoever, but she also has no motive. It's unfathomable that she would murder the alderman and pin the crime on her father. Besides, do you really think a little girl could lift up this huge spear?
True enough. That spear looks even bigger than her.
That's about all I can reveal at this time. Well, I must admit, Damien Tenma appears to be the most likely suspect.
I'll admit it looks bad, but I'm still not buying it.
Oh. And one more thing.
One more thing.
Jackie. I must warn you about the prosecutor.
The prosecutor assigned to Maya Tenma's trial? Mayor.
Maya? That's right. The one. He's, how I should put it, not what you'd expect. That is, unless you faced a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before.
What the? Is this some kind of joke? Can I ask why a man in prison for murder is serving as a prosecutor?
Because he's mastered the use of psychology fuck in the courtroom battles. Everyone's talking about how this murder was the work of some strange creature. But yokai are nothing more than a figment of the imagination. They're baloney.
The language.
Salami. Who better than approve this than the master of psychology? He's the best man for the job.
But he's a convicted murderer. No matter how you look at it, that's just insane.
I had one of those pops too.
Oh, nice.
Well, the chief prosecutor personally assigned him, so... None of us are in a position to question the matter.
This really is the dark age of the law. Oh boy, that's number 1, dark age of the law. Guess how many more we're gonna have in this game?
200.
A lot.
This prosecutor, he wouldn't happen to go by the name Blackquill, would he? Bingo, Simon Blackquill. So you have heard of him. You could say that.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I bet you don't know his unofficial title. Ever heard of the Twisted Samurai? That's Professor Blackwell.
Alright, that's my line. Jesus, I'm sorry. The Twisted Samurai? Is that because he's a criminal?
Well, yes and no. You could say it also has to do with the effect his crime had on things.
How so?
His conviction is what twisted and warped the legal world into this dark age of the law.
There's number 2. What? And he, of all people, is going to stand in court tomorrow?
Aha, never fear. I myself will be there to protect you.
That's reassuring, I guess.
Well, you kids knock yourselves out. Can't wait to see how you do tomorrow. Wait, Detective Fulbright, I've been meaning to ask you something. Why are you barefoot? This doesn't look like the sort of place where you need to take your shoes off. Hmm? I hadn't even noticed. Why am I barefoot?
You honestly hadn't noticed until just now? Wait a second. Those shoes we found earlier. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright. These wouldn't happen to be your shoes, would they?
Yes. Yes, they are. My favorite pair, in fact. Thank you for bringing them to me. You must truly be on the side of justice.
Don't tell me Mr. Filch actually stole from a detective.
Stealing shoes right off of someone's feet. That's pretty amazing.
I find it more amazing that Detective Fulbright didn't notice. Well, looks like we've gotten all we can out of the detective, so let's see. Maybe we should go have a word with Mr. Filch. I want to hear what his alibi is. How long is this conversation?
This one is, there are 3 things we have to, like 3 dialogue options we have to talk to him about.
Nah, fuck it, we'll do it. This is just awful. Terrible, I say. Somebody help!
Oh, look, it's Mr. What was it again? Finch?
No, the name's Filch. Phineas Filch. Keep on pilfering. Keep on pilfering and you may wind up a jailbird instead. So what seems to be the problem, Mr. Filch? Oh, it's just terrible! Terrible, I tell you! Come quick! Okay. What's the deal with him all of a sudden? Looks like some kind of mask. It's the Amazing Ninetails' mask! The Amazing Ninetails? Oh, right, the wrestler who appeared during the festival's special event. What's his mask doing here? He'd never taken off his mask like this. Someone must have killed him. What?
Duh.
Who would do such a thing?
I don't know, but the mayor died, didn't he?
Yeah.
Let's go talk over there in private.
Look. There's some white hair caught up inside this mask. So, what makes you believe that the Amazing Ninetails has been murdered? You really want to know, eh? You're a studious one, ain't ya? Yes. I mean, no. Just tell me, please. Well, it's like this. I dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. Hey, how about you join me in the quest for the champion's belt? What a team! Me and my bandit's mask and you and that demon mask of yours. Demon mask? Heh. Wonder if I could make it big.
Apollo, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial.
Huh? Oh, no. I wasn't actually... Why did I let him pull me off topic like that?
Come on, Apollo. Ask him about the Amazing Ninetails murder already.
Alright. The Amazing Ninetails is our village's savior, and don't you forget it. There he is. His trademark's a gold cape made to look like a nine-tailed fox. He whirls through the ring, smacking down Tenma Town wrestlers left and right. He sparked a monster craze, revitalizing Ninetails Vale in the blink of an eye. Yup, saved our village from becoming a ghost town. Now it's a yokai town. Huh. The Amazing Ninetails really does sound, well, amazing. Yeah, pretty amazing, huh? That's why he's worshipped like a hero around here. I'm proud to be born from the same village as him.
Come to think of it, you look kind of monster-like yourself, Mr. Filch. Guess it makes sense.
Sorry, I accidentally pressed A too early.
Guess it makes sense since you're from the same village as the Amazing Ninetails.
I know. A lot of people have told me I look like a yokai. Since when was that a compliment? Ouch! What's the big idea? Check your pocket. Hey, how'd you do that? Keep it, I got lots more. So you keep saying that the Amazing Ninetails was killed. What's the story behind that? Are you saying he was murdered because his mask washed up along the river outside? That's only part of it. The main reason is no one's seen him since the special event. The word round Ninetails Vale is he was killed by Tenmataro. Your villagers are really superstitious, aren't you? Dad, we love conspiracy theories. 9/11 didn't happen.
What?
What? Like the mayor's diabolical plot. The mayor of Tenmatown? What is he plotting? Rumor has it he's planning on releasing Tenmataro. That's why he wants the merger. He'll open the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control. That's quite a tale. I ain't finished yet. There was only one person who could stop the mayor. Our hero, the amazing Ninetails. He vowed to battle the mayor of Tenmatown and stop the municipal merger. I couldn't make this stuff up if I tried.
Apollo, we still have to ask him about the alderman's murder, right?
Yeah. Mr. Filch, would you mind telling us about what you were doing at the time of the murder? I was in the caretaker's office guarding the entrance like Mr. QB said I should. And I made double sure no one came in. I have a clear view of the foyer from where I work. He must be talking about this small room in the upper right. It definitely looks like you can keep track of the things in. It definitely looks like you can keep track of the comings and goings from there. Excuse me. And you have an alibi to back your statement up, Mr. Filch? I do indeed. I was with Mayor Tenma's aide. Florent LaBelle's his name. So the two of you were together. That's a pretty sound alibi, all right. And nobody came in or out of the manor around the time of the murder? Kept watch here the whole time. Didn't see a soul pass by. And if anyone did, that their security camera would have spotted them. So no one came in or out around the time of the murder. That means we're dealing with someone who was already inside when it happened. So, do you think this mask is the real deal? Without a doubt. This here's the mask worn by the amazing Ninetails. It's got his stench.
Ew.
What about that white hair I found inside the mask?
Wait, I just thought of something. Remember the golden animal fur we found at the crime scene? Could it have come from this mask? Look, there's even a spot where some fur is missing.
Then this place... Fuck. Then... Oh, okay. I was reading that wrong. Then this places the mask as the crime scene at some point in time. Which means... What does this mean? Someone with white hair who is linked with the murder and is against the merger? No way. Could the Amazing Ninetales and the Alderman actually be?
Something wrong, Apollo? You should see the look on your face.
Oh no, it's nothing. Maybe Jinxie could tell us something, since she works here. Alright, that's it for him. Alright. I'm calling it there for tonight.
Don't worry, folks. We'll finish it up Thursday.
Hey, that was a 2.5 hour stream with no breaks. So, pretty good. Even if I was getting sleepy at the end. Alright. Oh, man. Alrighty. Well...
Podcast tomorrow.
Podcast tomorrow. Al?
Pokemon.
On Pokemon. Al, we got a podcast tomorrow. Thanks for joining us tonight. You were the only one who did tonight. Which makes sense.
We was here.
True. True, Gaming Stooges was here. And then we got another one of these on Thursday. So join us then.
And Dragon Quest on Saturday.
Oh yeah, and Dragon Quest on Saturday. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake for the Nintendo Switch family of entertainment systems.
Yep,
with
you got it.
Landon of the Gaming Stooges.
Yep, you got it.
Hell yeah. All right. Thanks for joining. Bye.
Bye.